All right, I'm going to show you how to install Cha-Ching Automate on Chrome OS. First, you're going to go to my website. I'll have the link in the description and download it for Linux/ChromeOS. It's right here. Once you download that, it'll be in your files under downloads right here. And once you have that file downloaded, you're going to go to settings, and then right here on this icon here, that's your settings. Scroll down to About Chrome OS. And right here where it says Linux Development Environment, there's going to be a button right here that says Setup. Once you have that set up, and it's a really easy setup process, you're just going to click Setup, and then like Next maybe 3 times or so. It's going to ask for a username. You can just leave it. The default is fine. And then once that's set up, it's going to pop up with a terminal. That terminal is going to look like this. No, that's not even quite what it looks like. It's going to look like this. And it looks a little bit scary if you're not used to command prompts and those kinds of things. But I promise you it's really, really easy. I'm going to show you exactly how to put the commands in there. And this only could be like 1 to set up and then a couple to run the program. So once you have this terminal set up and Linux is set up, go to your files again. And you're going to want to copy this file, cut or copy this file, and take it to the Linux files right here. If you don't see that just yet, go ahead and refresh it or close this prompt or close the screen and then reopen it for files. But you're going to copy it to right here. So you're going to paste it right there. I've already done that. So here's the file. Once you have the file there, you're going to go to your terminal right here, and I'll show you what to put in here. It's going to be this command right here. And I'll have all these commands in the description as well. You're just going to copy this first command, and to paste in this Linux thing, you're just going to right click once and then hit enter to run that command. And it doesn't show that it's doing anything. It just stays on the screen like this, but it actually is unpacking this compressed file right now. And it's putting all the files into the right folder so that you can run it. It might take a few minutes. Mine ran pretty quickly for some reason, depends on how much stuff you have going on the computer at the time, I suppose. But once it's done, it's just going to show another prompt like this. And the program actually is installed right now. But to open the program, you're going to use this next 2 commands. You can copy that one here to go to the right folder. And once again, you just right click once to paste, hit enter to go to that folder. And then to open the program, it's this 3rd command. Copy that, right click to paste, and then hit enter. And it does take a couple minutes, especially the first time, to open the program, just because it's downloading Chromium in the background and has to set up the program for the first time, that kind of thing. It's unpacking some more files, that kind of thing. But it does show you that it is working to do that. Here's the kind of the welcome screen, and then it's saying opening interface. So it's working on opening the program right now in the background. And then this is what it looks like when it finally loads for the first time. It's going to ask you to put in your license. If you have one, you can click yes, and then just look it up by email. If you don't have one yet, you can click no, and it'll have you go to the purchase page. But for now, I'm actually going to X all this out. If you need to know how to do those things, then you can watch one of the tutorials for either Mac or Windows. It's all the same in terms of the process to get it set up. Same with the YouTube API. Just watch one of those videos and it'll set up the YouTube API if you need that help as well. But we're going to keep on installing this because there's one more step that we need to do if you want a shortcut to open it more quickly. Go back to the commands that we have here. Actually, one more thing in files first. So in this folder here, which is in the Cha-Ching Automate folder right here, we're going to cut this desktop file and take it back over to My Files and paste it here, because we actually want to open this file with text and edit this file so that we can make a shortcut to our Linux program. And there it is. And I'm going to have you copy and paste this next section here. Copy that and paste it right here. Just cover up everything else that was there beforehand. And you're going to replace this with whatever your username is. And in fact, I changed it since I first started here. My username is now this right here. So you want your username, whatever's listed right there before the @penguin, you want to change each of these to that, because that's going to be the path to your program. After you finish that, go ahead and save it and then close it. And go back to that file right there, cut it, and put it back in your Linux Cha-Ching Automate folder. Paste it right there. Okay, after you've done all that, go back to the terminal, and we're going to first make sure that the right folder exists. So we're going to say, oops, paste that there by right-clicking, and it does not contain yet the applications folder. So if it did already contain the applications folder, we wouldn't need to do this step, but it did not in my case. So we're going to make that directory, right-click to paste, and now it made the directory applications. So now I'm going to move the shortcut that's in this folder and move it to that folder. And then the last step is to actually make that file executable. Copy that, go back over here, right-click to paste, and hit enter. So now there's a shortcut, and it's going to be right in here in the start menu. There it is right there, Cha-Ching Automate. So you can actually close this now, close the Linux terminal. You don't need that anymore. And anytime you want to open Cha-Ching Automate, just go to this icon right here. It's also within this Linux apps folder. But either way, click that, and it'll open Cha-Ching Automate. Hope that helps. If you have any questions or need a little extra help getting it set up, feel free to send me an email. I don't mind walking you through it step by step. Take care.